Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this special Thursday night stream. I'm glad that you're all here. As we get going here, as always, put in the chat where you're coming from tonight. I always love to know where all the peeps are coming from. And when I say peeps, I'm referring to all of you. Hey, everyone, I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary. My live stream usually on Wednesday nights, but this week it's on Thursday night. I'll explain why in a second. And yeah, it's Thursday night, July the 7th. I am in a good mood for so many reasons. I will get to that in a second. So thank you for being here. I'm not reading the chat right now, but I'm seeing some Ladner, some Abbotsford. I'm seeing some new members in here, which is pretty cool because of what happened last stream. Actually, I'll talk about that in a second, but let me do my proper intro first. So right away, moderators, thank you. Thank you in advance for your good work. If you see a comment that's sexist, racist, ableist, homophobic, in another language, spam, I'm sure I missed a couple, racist, sexist, ableist, homophobic, spam in another language, swearing, whatever it is, delete it, time that person out, but you don't always, don't necessarily ban them from the channel because sometimes people just have bad days. And thank you, Coach Rob, for getting that on the screen on cue. So thank you, moderators, in advance. I want to thank my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. There's that link, performandtransform.ca/CanuckClay. Gord Wright, who I see in the chat, he is probably the poster boy for Perform and Transform. I was happy that I think I wasn't the only reason why he joined, but I was one of the reasons why he joined, and he is kicking butt. So Gord, great to see you in here as one of the newest franchise members. Thank you to Jason Lim, Van City Experts Real Estate Group. Contact Jason and his team for all of your real estate needs. And you guys know that Jason started the membership bonanza on Sunday night by purchasing 10 memberships for this. It was Jonathan. It wasn't. Okay, thank you, Susan. That's good to know since I'm going to talk about him a lot. Very appreciative of Jason for starting the membership bonanza. We actually gifted 32 memberships on Sunday night, the first night that my channel was eligible for membership gifting. So we'll see what happens tonight. I'm not saying that we have to do that again tonight, but it would be kind of cool if we gifted 15 memberships tonight, given that the Canucks picked at spot number 15. And yes, Gord, fully endorsed Perform and Transform. He's down 40 pounds. That's amazing. I'm only down about 15. Gord is down 40, and he looks good. He always looks good. He's part of the GLCPC. But Gord, I am happy that you are here. Now, I'll give an early shout out to Fangirl. I know it's her birthday tomorrow, and I know it's her birthday. Actually, I'll get to that in a second. I better go in order. Thank you to Jason Lim and his team at Van City Experts, and Jason for being such an awesome sponsor. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, who's also a sponsor of this channel, maker of this fine artwork, as you see, and Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor. Monkey 9 and Gassy Jack Art also coming up big on Sunday night for my stream. Legendary Lucas Gage, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, thanks to you. Thanks to all you Hall of Fame members, and thanks to all franchise members. We have 32 new ones on Sunday night. Thanks to all of you. Thanks for helping me build a very positive and creative. I should probably stop saying the most positive, the most creative, the best, whatever, although I think it is, but maybe that's not fair to everyone else. So, no, I'll just say it. Thank you for helping me build the best, most positive, and most creative YouTube channel, Canucks YouTube channel on YouTube, on the internet. So thank you for all of you for helping with that. And finally, no matter where you're watching from, if you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. I do not take you for granted, and I appreciate that you could be watching, really doing anything else, but the fact that you are here with me, I appreciate you, and please know that I appreciate you. So before we get started, like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact that the Canucks made an awesome draft pick at 15, like the fact that there was this draft was very intriguing. I think a lot more intriguing than previous years. And the fact that we had a first round pick, I think that's worth liking the video anyways. And like the fact that we're together tonight and that we can hang out. Okay. I want to get to a couple things real quick, and then I'll turn it over to you in about 5 or 6 minutes. But let me do a couple things first, and then I'll start to read your comments. first and foremost, happy early birthday to Fangirl. I know it's your birthday tomorrow. And I know it's your birthday tomorrow because you share the Stevenson number 1. Nice, Ashwin. Yeah, I'm at Stevenson Railway. We should hang out. You, Fangirl, your birthday is the same day as my wedding anniversary. So Gail and I celebrate 22 years of wedding bliss tomorrow, marital bliss, I should say. We took a cute little picture tonight that I can't wait to post tomorrow morning. I'm not the type that does it right at 12:01 because to me that looks a little desperate. That's just me. So I'm not going to post something at 12:01 saying it's our anniversary. I will wait till at least I get up in the morning, but then I'll post, and I won't be posting nonstop, but I'm going to put a picture up on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, a cute picture that we took today. So yes, happy anniversary to me and Gil. I guess it takes two of us to have an happy anniversary. And yeah, 12:02, Jack, instead of 12:01. And happy birthday to you, Fangirl. Thank you for your support, as always, on this channel. I want to give a shout out to some special people. I was at camp. That's why I didn't do a stream last night. I was at camp today, up and down throughout the week. My son Jacob was one of the camp leaders. He did a great job. My beautiful daughter Kayla was one of the campers. And along with Kayla, she had a great crew from our church. So I want to give a shout out right now to Cole, Joshua, Jaden, Tristan, Morgan, Noel, and Michael. Along with Kayla, the 8 from St. Paul's, a very strong group. I'm not sure if any of you are watching right now, but if you are, that's awesome. And I told you I would give you a shout out. So there is your shout out. And if none of you are watching, then maybe one of you will see this later, or maybe Kayla will tell you that I gave you that shout out. And I'm not sure if shout outs are a big thing for people. I think some people really like them. I think other people, they don't care. And thank you for all the nice comments that I see flying through the chat as well. Also, I met a really nice guy named Kenny when Gail and I were taking our picture in an undisclosed location in Richmond. A guy named Kenny, a nice man who basically recognized me while we were taking our picture and says, "Are you Clay from YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah." And then Jacob, who was taking the picture, he said to Jacob, "How was your bowling trip?" So pretty cool that Kenny actually knew what was going on too. So Kenny, I'm not sure if you're watching this, but hello to you as well. And you guys are too kind, but don't stop the compliments. I love them. You guys know that I think what the world doesn't do enough is affirm people. And I'm not saying you have to affirm me, but we can certainly affirm one another for sure. There's Cole. Cole's there. Thank you for being part of the organization committee for the retreat. It was absolutely great. Thank Jacob too. Oh, you guys are great. And thank you for all of the anniversary wishes. C-Edit saying Clay, Gale goals. I'm not sure unless your goal is to have a very awesome wife and then a husband who's a bit of a dork, then that would be what we do. So thank you for the greetings. I'll read through all of them later for sure. Or you can save the greetings for when I actually start to read every single comment in about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, very quickly, I wanted to get your feedback on the draft. I think Susan corrected me. I think I recorded a vlog basically 5 minutes after the Canucks made their pick, and I kept calling him Jonathan because that's what I heard on the broadcast, Jonathan instead of Jonathan. And then I was scared. Was it Lekuramaki? Was it Lekuramaki? And then so I went with Jonathan Lekuramaki. I think I got the last name right. It's not Lekuramaki, it's Lekuramaki, but I think I was screwing up his first name. Regardless, I am thrilled with this pick. You guys have probably read more than me. After the draft, Gail and I went out with our 3 kids. We took the picture. We went out for a nice dinner. I just got home about half an hour ago. Recorded an Instagram video, and now I'm doing this. So I haven't seen any interviews. I haven't seen interviews with Lekuramaki. I haven't seen interviews with Elvin. I haven't read any articles, any write-ups. And you guys know I'm not a big prospects guy. So really, I just took what they were saying on TV. Then I took a couple things I saw on the net. But what I found was he's 5'11". He's 165 pounds. So he's very slight, very kind of Pedersen-like in his stature, a tiny bit shorter than PD, but very similar attributes to PD. A great wrist shot, a great one-timer, a great offensive skill, really good hands. Now they mentioned on the broadcast that he wears number 40 in honor of PD, which is kind of cool. They also said on the broadcast he's only 17 years old, so he's probably 3 or 4 years away from being the start of an impact player. They also said on the broadcast that he needs to bulk up. Well, no kidding, and that maybe he's not the strongest skater. He doesn't have the hardest compete levels. So on one hand, those aren't the things that you always want to hear about a guy. But on the other hand, if he's only 17 years old and these are all things that he can improve on, I'm okay with it. I get I get excited by the skill set, the hands, the shot. They're calling one of the best pure goal scorers in this draft. So I'll take all of that because I think the other things can come with some experience, with some maturity. We know that the Canucks love drafting Swedes, Pettersson, Höglander. So actually the way they're explaining Lekkerimäki, he's had a bit of Pettersson in him, and he had a bit of Höglander in him too. Because with PD, they talked about his shot, his wrist shot, his one-timer. With Höglander, they were talking about how good his hands are. So they're talking kind of a bit about both things, all with Lekkerimäki. So I am excited about that. So I can answer your questions and read your thoughts on Lekkerimäki. The other thing I want to say real quick is just, were you surprised at how Shane Wright fell? You know, obviously he wasn't a slam dunk to go number one, and we started to hear that over the past month or so. But of course, Montreal makes a splash in Montreal by choosing Juraj Slafkovsky, and then New Jersey goes with the Slovakian defenseman Nemec, and then Arizona went with Logan Cooley. So then it wasn't, Shane Wright actually didn't go to number 4 to Seattle. Now they have Beniers and Shane Wright down the middle, which is pretty good. Of course, Arizona also picks up, who was it? It was a bit later. Yes, Connor Geekie. So they have 2 centers now in Cooley and Geekie. So they are set up for a little while. And then basically when it got down to the Canucks, we saw a lot of defensemen going. We saw a lot of centers going. So we knew there were a lot of wingers at the Canucks' disposal. So Lekkerimäki goes 15, then Ostlund goes 16, a center, then Kemo goes 17, and then at 19 goes Ogren. So I think those are 4 names that people were talking about for sure in terms of forwards that could be available at 15. Lekkerimäki, Ostlund, Kemo, and Ogren. And from everything that I've at least heard preliminarily, the Canucks like Lekkerimäki. They had him way higher than 15. The way they were talking, it sounds kind of like when Quinn Hughes fell to them at 7. So I'm certain that they weren't complaining at all. Okay, I went a couple minutes over, but I'll do my best to answer as many of your questions and read your comments too. But let's get going with your comments and questions right now. If I fall behind, I will go to questions only. Yes, Cassian, Arizona. Fango, hi Clay, happy anniversary. Thank you. If Rathbone makes the Canucks next season, which Steve Mann leaves the team to make room for him? Well, it sounds like Brad Hunt's already going. I think Pullman may be the number 7th. I would love to see OEL with Myers, if Myers is still here. Hughes with Shen, and then Rathbone and Dermott as the 3rd pairing. Jasker in Arizona has Dylan Gunther, Logan Cooley, and Connor Geekie. Not bad for a team that ripped it. Yes, they're going to be good. Ottawa's going to be good. Arizona's going to be good eventually. Susan, hey Clay, I don't know if it's your microphone again. It's the alarm when you plug her. The sound is popping up again. It's okay, Susan. You just have to deal with it. I can't deal with it now because I'm going. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Yeah, it's usually an alert when something happens, but hopefully you can survive. Beast Mode, do you think the Canucks make a trade before the start of free agency? Yes, I do. I don't. If something doesn't happen on this draft weekend, I do think something happens before free agency. But Rutherford and Alvin may not be in a rush. And by the way, you guys saw the rumors. Friedman or Fangafar saying something about the Islanders and the Canucks, and then they walked it back when the Islanders ended up trading with Montreal, and then Montreal then flips that pick with another pick to get Kirby Dach. It was very exciting for the Montreal fans. But yes, some excitement brewing for the Canucks that was never came out in the end. Jason Lim, good question. Judd Brackett, the head scout of Minnesota. How do you think they did? Minnesota picked Ogren. Yes, I know. Oh yeah, Susan, I just heard the buzz. I'm gonna have to fix that for next time. I know they picked Ogren, and then is that the only pick they had? They had Danilo Yurov. They had 2 picks. I like those. I like the Ogren pick for sure. The Yurov I don't know too much about, but yes, those 2. I certainly would complain if I was picking where Minnesota was and we end up with those 2 guys. Hey, Clay, do I think Miller will get traded? I do. I just walking back my prediction that it was going to happen so soon. It may take a while to happen. Yes, Jordan, the Blue Jackets defense is very good. I heard a ding. That means something exciting happened. What exciting happened? Whoa, Elfren. $15 donation. Thank you, Elfren. Happy anniversary, Clay and Gil. May the Lord bless you with many more anniversaries to come. I wish you both much love and happiness. Thank you, Elfren, for that the generous donation and for the wonderful greeting. And thank you, McDeezy, for the new subscription. Riley, do you think Oh, Jack Maloney says right fell because plays too passive. Okay, that's fair. Riley, do you think the Oilers made a mistake in trading Cassian? No, I don't. I think he's okay, but I don't think he's a difference maker. Peter, false report from Gaffard that the Canucks and the Islanders were negotiating JT Miller trade. Alvin confirmed it's fair to say that it's not from Dhaliwal or Friedman. Alvin confirmed. Is it fair to say that if it's not from Dhaliwal or Friedman, it's not true? No, because Irfan Gaffar was actually doubling down on a Friedman report. And Irfan Gaffar also said he never mentioned JT Miller's name. He just said that the Canucks and Islanders had a deal done. So there's a lot of mystery. I know Alvin said no comment. Lou Lamorelle said you have to ask Vancouver. So I don't know. I think there's something there, but we don't know what it was. Thank you. Thank you, Tristan, for your kind words about me being one of the kindest people that you've ever met. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Christopher, do you think the Canucks trade either Pearson or Garland or Myers? Regardless, what could they get for those players? I think Pearson, you're looking at a draft pick. Garland, maybe a player and a lower pick. And then Myers, I heard they want at least a second round pick. I think maybe one of those guys will be gone. I think they will be trying to look at ways to move money. Justin Lambert, a projected top 5, went 30th. Yes, I was very surprised that Lambert fell to the bottom. I agree, Jasper. This free agency is going to be fun. Thank you, Lucas, for the update on the NLL draft. Gord, I saw a prediction tonight that our new guy would be wearing 41. Possibly. Isn't that Andrew Albert's old number? If he can't take 40, so maybe he will take 41. JT Miller's next realistic team, Cole, I think it will be a team in the East. Rangers, New Jersey, Washington, Pittsburgh, Boston, a team like that. Harry, no, I saw the season schedule. I'm not going to the home opener because I'll be helping run a big conference for work, but I'll be going to the game on Monday the 24th, but I won't be going to the home opener. My season ticket partner, Mike, usually goes to that anyways. Why do I think Edmonton traded Cassian to Arizona? I presume it was a bit of a salary dump. That's my guess. Yeah, Susan, thank you. I did hear it just now as well. Thank you. Yeah, Bruce, it was weird, and it got a lot of people excited that there could be a trade. Yeah, Sidhu, I never heard if it was truly JT Miller. Yeah, we have some more draft picks tomorrow, Susan. It should be fun. I passed Elfren's donation once again. Thank you, Elfren. Yes, Lieb, our power play will be awesome once everyone fully develops, for sure. Peter, from a flexibility standpoint, do you think it's a bad idea to keep Miller long-term considering he put up 99 points at age 29? Yes, from a flexibility standpoint, it is bad. I've been talking about that a lot on my channel, but I can also see why the Canucks might want to keep him if they think they have a shot to make the playoffs this season. Bruce, do you think the Canucks are asking too much for Miller? No, I don't think they're asking too much for Miller. I think they should ask for a lot for Miller because they're no rush to trade him. It's not like his contract expires next week. We have him for another year. Of course, there's a risk of holding on to him for too long. Puka, is Chicago planning to challenge Arizona for the number 1 pick? Yeah, Chicago was interesting today in trading DeBrincat, trading Doc, but who did they pick up today? So they got Kevin Korchinski at 7. I think that's a little high. Then they got Frank Nazar at 13. That's not bad. And then Sam Renzo, don't know a lot about him. Well, 3 picks in the first round today. Yeah, good point, Justin. Suzuki, Doc, Slavgos. Yeah, with Doc, they get their center now, right? Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Clifford, how disappointed do you think Shane Wright is right now? They built him up for 2. Yeah, how can you not be disappointed? I kind of, do you guys think it was bad that they had that inset with him with the camera on him for the first 3 picks, or do you think that kind of goes with the territory? Yes, Taylor, this team will be good when it's in its prime. We just don't know how far away that prime is. Jason, Sportsman said Islanders only want to pay $7 million. Yeah, that won't be enough for sure. Alfred, when do you think look at Irmaki will get in the Canucks lineup? I'm saying 3 years from now. He's only 17 years old. David says, how should the Canucks approach their goaltending long term so they don't end up like the Leafs, no starting goalie? They have Demko for another 4 years. I'm not too worried about it at this point, quite frankly. And who knows, maybe Spencer Martin will be the heir apparent by then. Oh, I did not know James Conn passed away. Mackey is a power play guy and could replace Miller on the left side of the power play. Imagine that power play with him on. Yeah, Jack, it's funny. My son Sean said the exact same thing. PDO on the one side, LeCare Mackey on the other. Good point. Miller to Islanders for Bellows Dobson 2023 first. Is that what they're saying? Susan said it would be disappointed if Miller goes. I think you should be prepared to be disappointed sometime. Justin, LeCare Mackey is probably at least 3 to 4 years away. I agree. Lieb Canucks should trade Tyler Myers for a second rounder. That's what they want. I don't know if that's what they're going to get. Peter. Yeah, off-season fever. That's totally fair. Someone just dinged. Edmond uses his 60 franchise member. I think Edmond meant to type something, but it didn't come out. But that's okay. Thank you, Edmond, for your loyalty as always. It's funny. When I wear my contacts, I can't see. So if I'm messing up all your comments, I apologize. Susan's going to miss Miller's leadership. DSS, do you think the players that made the draft play as a new player next year? Huh? Do you think that the players that made the draft play as a new... Oh, I'm sorry. No. Karamaki is at least 3 years away because he's only 17 years old. Jason, Myers, Pearson, Miller. Who else would you potentially get traded or be gone? Dickinson, Pullman. Pullman's going to be hard to move because of his injury. I think they could try and move Dickinson as well. And I've heard Garland's name as well. Is Quinn's brother in this draft? I do not think so, but maybe someone else can confirm that. Ernest, I think Myers' salary retained was headed to Islanders for the 13th overall pick, but they chose Romanov. That makes a lot of sense if it's a defenseman. They missed the chance to dump Myers. Hopefully they'll get another chance. Jason, can we get some likes for 107 people in here? Clay, how many people in here are not members? Can you see in the number? No, I can't see that in the number because not everyone signs in with a YouTube account. I can only see participants. And then even when I look at participants, I don't think I can see who are members and who aren't. I'm going to check right now. Participants. Oh, yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's weird. I on my back screen, anyone who's in white. So it's funny. There's 140 of you in here. Thank you for being here. There's only 40 of you that are signed in with your actual name, if that makes sense. And then of the 40, I see about 15 or 16 that aren't members just yet. You guys know you're a member if you have a number beside you, if you're over a month or CCC. And I would love to give like 18 months and 24-month badges, but no, it only goes up to 12 right now. Yeah, and I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah, there's obviously Quinn Hughes, Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, and then that's it. I was thinking about something else. Okay, let's keep going. Yes, Lieb, I like to see young talent as well. Filmer, remember when I asked if Canucks and Sharks could do a trade? Hopefully Canucks draft 15, 16, both teams drafted sweet team. Yes, I saw that, and that was not lost on me today. Peter, Jeff Merrick mentioned that Kako would be the centerpiece in the JT Miller trade. How would you feel about Kako? I'd be happy considering his youth, and I think he's a good player. I'd be fine with that. Jastrin, there was a report. Whoops. Oh, I think I skipped a bunch. Oh, Jastrin. There was a report saying Miller's likely team to get traded to are the Rangers and Devils, but there's a couple days before the draft. Yes, I definitely think it's going to be an East Coast team for sure, and he'd be happy with that. Yes, King RJ, we need more picks. Welcome back, Shannon. Are you happy with the Canucks pick? Yes, Kango. I'm very happy. I drafted. I didn't draft. I did a quick video afterwards. And yes, I'm very happy with the pick once I learned about him. Lucas, I don't see the Islanders trading Barzal, but we'll see. Do you think we see Baines in a Nuck uniform in the good training camp? Well, he'll definitely be at training camp. I think he's got nothing to lose, so we'll see. Picks or draft pick my hometown Leafs. Yes, David, I didn't know much about the Leafs pick. I went out by the time they were picking. The Isles were interested in JT. That's good to know. Karamaki is like a young Daniel Sedin when he wore 22. Yeah, I love the pick, Harry. I love the pick. Tristan, why are we not trading Bo? He didn't because Bo does a lot of things that aren't just points related for sure. And I think the Canucks want to go long term with him. Thank you, Sam, for the $1 donation. I appreciate you very much. Peter, if Benning was ever smart with his cap flexibility, do you think we would have this conversation about a Miller trade? I think, yeah, if Benning was better with his cap flexibility, it would be easier to keep Miller. We might still be having this conversation though, because this new regime, let's say it was still the same management, they might be looking at ways to be even more efficient with their money. Ellie Women's Suits, did the Canucks get any trade offers to go up or down? There's a big rumor that them and the Islanders had something in play that the Canucks would move up then a couple of picks, because the Islanders originally had number 13. So number 13 is only 2 ahead. So who knows if it even involved a pick or more roster players from the Canucks. Some say JT Miller, others were hoping Tyler Myers. Lieb, if one of the 4 players at the top is a bust, who do you think it will be? Man, if I had to pick one of those top 4 players, I think Slafkovsky is high risk, high reward. I think Nemec is going to be good. Honest, this sounds so crazy. It's either going to be Cooley or Wright, but I don't think either of them are going to be a bust. Chris, Clay, I know you have no idea really, but you have to guess whether JT Miller traded the Islanders would have been, what you think it would have been. Maybe their 13th pick and two other assets. I don't know. Maybe Oliver Wahlstrom. I don't think they'd part with Noah Dobson. So maybe Wahlstrom 13th and another player. I don't know. I really don't know. No, I did not hear Benning butcher Peter Mrazek's name. Do you think Canucks get a second rounder tomorrow? I doubt it. They might be okay with who they have, because even now, once you get in the second and third round, it becomes more of a crapshoot. Do you think DiPietro gets traded at some point? I could see it happening, Fangirl. Is any of the news players going to make the team of the Canucks? Well, now we only have one. We only picked one guy so far. So no, I don't think any of the players drafted this year will be on. Anyone drafted this weekend will not be on this year's club. Yes, I do think Spencer Martin will be fine Clifford, but it still is a small sample size, admittedly. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip just comments, although I appreciate it, and I do read them, just because I want to catch up. Clay, if I could visit one NHL arena in the States, which one would it be? I'd love to go to a game in Toronto, Montreal, or Madison Square. Edmund, if Miller wasn't traded today, do you think really before training camp, price may go lower? I admit it feels nice to have a first-round pick. It was great to have a first-round pick. Yeah, if Miller isn't traded today, then there's... Yeah, I think it still could happen before training camp, even though the price was probably at its peak today. Jason, did you ever think PD, Bo, Brock would be on the first line? Who's going to center the next 3 lines? Seems like we might be a one top line with 2 lines and a fourth. I'm a little worried. You split PD and Bo up for sure, and then at least you have a second line center in Bo, and that's presuming Miller goes. If the Canucks are to manage again in the second round, who do you think Canucks target? I would just make myself look like a moron because I don't know much about prospects, so I'm sorry, but I don't know a good answer to that question. Do you think there's anything that Demko can improve on? No, I think, he's not going to stop everything. I think he was fine. I think he got a little tired at the end of the year though, but that's not a skill thing. I think he was just tired. Yeah, Lee, obviously, well, I wouldn't know if that's your real name, and what else am I supposed to call you if that's what I see? Jason, can we get some likes for 142 people? Everyone should sign in case Clay gives away some memberships. Yeah, that's a great point. To be eligible for free membership, you have to opt in to receive memberships. So if you haven't done that already on this channel, you probably got asked today. And yes, you do have to be signed in. And that's just in case we give away some memberships. Yeah, Sam, I know Lekaramaki can play next year, but what I'm saying is I don't think he'll be ready to. Do I think Jacob Truscott will get signed soon? Why? What happened to him? Oh, you mean our draft pick? Is Is he good? What's he been up to? I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, we drafted him 2020 round 5. University of Michigan. Okay. We'll see. I don't know a lot about him, but yeah. So I couldn't answer King RJ if we're going to sign him soon. Peter, with which Canucks player either drafted or traded or signed a free agency did you have high expectations but really disappointed you? I think Juolevi, Virtanen. I don't like how we traded McCann. There's a couple there. Good Branson. Another one. Percentage that Miller signs in Vancouver versus getting traded. 10%. Schneider, Cackle, 2023 first for Miller. I would absolutely do it. I don't think the Rangers do that. DSS, the new player is too young. It was said that we were going to get Adam Fox. I highly doubt that. He's one of the top 5 defensemen in the league. I don't think the Rangers would part with him. Dark days ahead for the Blackhawks, perhaps, for sure. Fillmore, could the Canucks trade it down like San Jose got a lower? Yeah. You know, I talked about that a lot. If there's a few guys that you like at 15 that are still there, you could actually move down 4 or 5 picks and gain another second rounder, but maybe the Canucks were just happy to get who they wanted there. Will the Canucks make the playoffs if they trade Miller? Tough to say. It depends what they get back. Ricky. Hey, Ricky. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm excited about Lekkerimäki. We're hoping for one of the 3 D-men. Yes. And I presume that 3 D-men were gone already, Ricky. Who do you think Benning would have chose this draft? Oh, so tough to say. Maybe like a worst forward or a worst defenseman. So it's really hard to say, actually. And it's not just Benning, right? It's Benning and his team. This year's reverse retro jersey, Flying V with current colors. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I can't remember. Are they doing an alternative and a reverse retro still? That will be very interesting. Jasper and Clay, is Leck a person you can pass on? I wanted Owen Pickering. Oh, sorry, it's Lekkerimäki. I wanted Owen Pickering. Yeah, right shot, but I never saw Owen Pickering's ranking as high as I saw Lekkerimäki's. Nature's Bear 2020. Yeah, that would be good too. I would take that. Cole, did you see Letang's new 6-year 35? Do you see him becoming a new trend? No, I don't. But Letang, you probably wanted to finish his career in Pittsburgh, and I think Pittsburgh is going to take one last run at the Cup while Crosby is still healthy. DSS, is Vancouver Canucks treating any old players? I'm not sure what that means. Trading? We'll see. Jack Hughes, 2 Jack Hughes and a Quinn Hughes and a Jack Quinn. Very good, Ernest. Yeah, Sam, once again, I'm not saying that he's not eligible. I'm saying that he's too young. There's no way he's going to make the team next year. Yes, a lot of tall players. Taylor, there's always tall players, though. Yeah, Tristan, it's very rare that you draft a goalie so early, so high in the draft. Which defenseman would be ideal for Quinn on a two-way right-hand D or defense? I like John. Well, there's a lot of guys I like, but realistically, I still think they should go after John Marino in Pittsburgh. Tristan, I think we have every pick. I think we have 6 picks tomorrow, but none in the second round. So there's a double somewhere. Justin, who are your winners and losers on day 1 of the draft? I picked Montreal and Ottawa based on the picks, and trades in Chicago, Toronto, Arizona as losers. Yeah, I didn't like what Chicago did. I did, I can't really fault Montreal, New Jersey. I don't mind what Arizona did with the 2 centers, truly. Although I think Geeky was way too high, for sure. And I like what Columbus did, so maybe there's a few. Draft bus, yeah, hard to say. Tristan, I just skipped a bunch. Sorry, guys, I'm just skipping through some of the comments, getting to the questions. And next time I got to wear my glasses. Lucas, Clay, our new draft pick is actually a Vancouver Giants prospect. If he plays for the Giants, road Road trip to the Langley Event Center. Sure. So Karamaki confirmed he's playing in Sweden. Okay, that makes sense. Yakupov was a Muslim. Interesting. Chicago did not get enough for DeBrincat. I agree. Miller for Pickering and other pieces. Depends on those other pieces, of course. Yeah, I didn't know if they're doing reverse retros. Jason says, Clay, check your phone for about 5 seconds. Oh, and I just got a text from legendary Andrew Chang, who's in Montreal, who bumped into Connor Bedard. That's pretty cool. Okay, thank you, Jay. If you're up for it, let's do 10. Let's do 10. But Jay, give me a second. Let's do this, you guys. You see on the stream that at 10:40 we're supposed to move into Ask Me Anything. At 10:40 we're going to do something else. So I would just say hang around for a couple more minutes and make sure you're signed into a YouTube account if you indeed have one. And Jay, I just checked my phone. I will release you in about 2 or 3 minutes. Who do you think will have a better season next year, Rathbone or Hoglander? I think Hoglander just because he's going to get more opportunity. But I would love for both of them. I like Rathbone, as you guys know. I would love both of them to do really well. Yeah, I agree. 6 years is too long. Do you think Podkolzin gets a 40-point season? I do. Thoughts on Wright staring at the Montreal table? I did not see that. I just felt bad for him. How is the draft tomorrow going to work? There's 6 more rounds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they go way faster. You don't go up to the stage. You just kind of announce it from your microphone at your table. Are we seeing value on wingers and goalies when all teams place high? Yeah, you can. If there's a winger or goalie that you like, go get him for sure. Hello, Andrew. I just saw your picture. Awesome that you're in Montreal. Will Pittsburgh be interested in Miller if Malcolm leaves? I do think so. Yes, Justin, great point. Wright was saying that thought he deserved to be number 1. And that's what my son Sean says, is he didn't think he's a professional or he's confident enough. So he didn't think it was a big deal that the camera stayed zoned in on him for the first 3 picks. Awesome. Glad you're at the draft, Andrew. That's pretty cool. Do you think PD will still be Canuck when the Karamaki makes his debut? I do. Because remember, we have PD controlled. We have another, we get the next contract with him as well. Because he's only done 3 years and then another 3 years. No, I didn't see the death stare. I'll have to look at that. No, Miller is still a Canuck. Our Umlas. I know, Jaskrin. I know that you're, but I think you'll be happy that you're waiting for a second, or that I'm waiting. Are NHL players tested for PDs? There might be random testing. Hot take. Nice to see you. It takes one to know one. You are the true legend. I'm just a good-looking guy in Vancouver with a microphone. Gord, Clay, tell us about Andrew Chang, why he's at the draft. Well, he's in Montreal. I don't know if he's still in the chat. I actually don't know the backstory aside from that he was going to go to Montreal for the draft. No problem, Shannon. The Karamaki is a right winger. Hot take in the house. That's part of royalty. I know several people who are at the draft and will be. Oh, do I know one of those people? Clay, you know you might not be good if Arizona passes on you. Well, maybe they had a need for sure. Okay, I've caught up. Sorry, I skipped a bunch. Jason, do your thing if you'd like to. Just give me the Clay signal. Jason, here's the signal. So just before we get to Ask Me Anything, I think we're going to try something new. I suggested that I might know both. Oh. I think I only know one. Okay, so I think Jason is activating something as we speak. And this is pretty fun if it works. I just got to stall for a minute. So before we move to Ask Me, don't type any of your questions to Ask Me Anything just yet. Don't do anything just yet. Yeah, Shannon, it's because the guy's 17 years old, so I think he still needs it. Okay, there we go. Jason Lim, amazing sponsor, has gifted 10 memberships. So Matthew, Tom, and Bailey, welcome to membership. Peter Kwok, welcome to membership. Beast Mode, welcome to membership. NHL Ace, welcome to membership. Cole Rodricks, welcome to membership. Jaskrin Brar, welcome to, it was a different one. Alpel was gifted a membership. Remember, these are random. I'm not choosing them. Jason's not choosing them. Jaskrin, there you go. Now you can stop complaining. Jaskrin was gifted a membership. Wow. Clifford Reynolds was gifted a membership. I counted 9. And DSS Gaming was gifted a membership. So 10 new franchise members. Welcome to all of you. So firstly, thank you, Jason, for your generosity. Thank you. We are now up to 65 members on this channel. Franchise members, I will show you what you get in a minute or so. So don't ask me any questions because I'm not going to get to them. Let's just bask in Jason's generosity, and let's just bask in the fact that we have another 10 memberships. And remember, these are not randomly, they're supposedly distributed by YouTube based on how much you interact with this channel. But you know what? I said, I was trying to do something, but I can't do it now. I tried to be all sneaky and I messed up. Am I not logged in? Hold on. Yes, thank you, everyone. I said that I wanted 15 memberships today because the Canucks picked at 15. So Jason just bought 10. So I think maybe, just maybe, I should buy 5. I have to go get my wallet though, so talk amongst yourselves. And thank you, DSS, for the donation. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so you guys were all so generous to me. So I figure I should help out a little bit. So Jason gifted 10. I'm gifting 5 more to make it a cool 15. So Fillmore Wax, Yashu, Alan, Cutie, and Easy B Blingy. Welcome to membership as well. So now we have done 15. By the way, I'm not saying you have to do this, but if you are a member, you actually have the ability to purchase memberships as well. Again, I'm not saying that you have to, but now we are up to 15 memberships today. Matt, yeah, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Mel. I'm not sure how it allocates. And I actually can't even if I want to buy you one, Matt, which I do, I simply can't do it. Like I can't even assign it. So I think eventually, hopefully it'll get around to you. Remember, this is only the first week of gifting memberships, so maybe others will continue to. And remember, you guys, it's free for 1 month, so it's not like it's a perpetual one. My goal, Matthew says, test. My goal is to hopefully make it so worthwhile, so that after the month, you definitely, and many of you, like Mel deserves it, Matt deserves it, Tristan deserves it, Seek deserves it, but YouTube is the one that kind of allocates it. Okay, so before I get to Ask Me Anything. Now we have 15 new members in here, which is awesome. I want to show you what you get. And I'll do this real quick because I know many of you have seen this already. but I think it's really important that we explain this real quick. And then actually, I have a couple of dates for you as well. So I'm going to move myself here for a second. Well, that doesn't look right. Okay, I'll put myself here, even though I'm putting myself right in the... Okay, so for all of you new members, this is what you get as a franchise member. You get a members live stream once a month. So I can tell you now that it's going to be a week from yesterday. So it's going to be on Wednesday night, July the 13th. Wednesday night, July the 13th. And sorry for those of you that are in the bad time zone. No, yeah, I'll likely do it at 10 p.m. So I apologize, 10 p.m. Pacific. So I apologize for any members that are on different time zones, but that's the time that works best for me. So that's the first thing, is you get a monthly members live stream. And this month I'll be doing it on Wednesday night, July the 13th. You get a monthly Ask Me Anything, AMA just for you. I don't even put it public, and I'll be doing a call out for questions for that this weekend. So I'll be recording that this Sunday, the 10th. Ask Me Anything just for you members. Then now you're going to see your name in all my videos going forward. You are going to get 10% off merchandise at the end of the summer or at the start of the fall when I release CCC merch, and you get loyalty badges and custom emojis. So once again, everyone that joined was gifted membership either tonight or this past Sunday. You get this level for 1 month, and then after a month, you'll get a message saying, do you want to continue? But then it's on your coin and not mine. Okay. So thanks everyone. I appreciate all the membership. I appreciate Jason, you gifting some. I want to get in the act as well. And at any time, any member can actually gift memberships to people in this channel. So yeah, I appreciate all of you, and I hopefully many of you will decide to stick around after your free month. Okay, let's go. Oh, you know you're doing well when you're starting to see. Thank you, Justin, for your quick work. When you start to see the porn bots on your stream. It's okay. Bots are inevitable. It's just a matter of how quickly we get rid of them. Peter, what do you and Gail normally do on a wedding anniversary? Well, tomorrow I am working. She is working. Then we'll likely go out for dinner and go out for a walk. Pretty simple. We're pretty boring that way. We were supposed to go to Rome 2 years ago, but we'll probably save that for our 25th anniversary now, as opposed to our 20th. I appreciate you, Tristan. Thank you. Any plans on the 10K subs? Yes, I got to get there first. But the screen says 9094. My app says I'm up to 9100, which is awesome. Wow. So I basically have to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I need to do 150 every month, basically, more or less, maybe a tiny bit more, technically 167. So by the end of July, I need to be at around 9150. But as of today, July 7th, I'm at 9100, which is great. So I want to keep growing, but I'll worry about 10,000 when I get there. I saw the new schedule, so I'm thinking about when I'm going to do my next 24-hour live stream. Matt, no need to apologize. Appreciate that you're here. Do I play video games? No, I don't, Tristan. Only NHL, and I suck at it. Jasker, my birthday is on Tuesday and next weekend. Nice. Happy early birthday, Jasker. Isn't that cool that you have the CCC logo beside your name now? Clifford, anniversary question. What's the weirdest place you and your wife have ever been on a date? We're not the most daring, so I don't think we've done anything weird on a date. We've gone to shows, we've gone to comedy shows, concerts, so none of that's weird. I don't think Gil and I have tried anything that we called weird, to be honest with you. Maybe we got to be more daring or something. Edmond, hey Clay, if you had to pick for NHL 23 cover athlete, who do you think gets it? I think one of the Colorado Avalanche players. Thank you, Jaskran. Oh no, you're sorry. Jaskran is wishing Jaskran a happy early birthday. Lucas, Clay, you are the man. Thanks for being a good dude. Same to you. Clay, one of these days, I owe you a game at the Warriors. I would love that. Thank you, Lucas. And thank you for your support as always. Peter, if Sean and Jacob were to form a WWE tag team, would you name your team? And what type of song would you choose for the entrance? And also, what gesture would you guys use? If me, Sean, and Jacob, well, we'd be the Three Mo's or the emo boys or the I don't know, the good looking, the Asian Invasion or something stupid like that. And our song would be Bust a Move by Young MC. C edits, I've done 7 courses. I have 5 more to go. So I want to finish it by the summer of 2024, right when I turn 50 years old. Thank you, Shannon, for the greetings. Fangirl, favorite thing about having kids, what's more memorable to you, when they smile for the first time or walk for the first time? Okay, so the favorite thing about having kids is seeing them develop into young adults as they are, seeing them grow, and knowing that you are a part of that. That's pretty cool as a parent. And as for, I think seeing them walk, seeing them smile is obviously awesome, but seeing them walk is pretty amazing for sure. For sure. More bots. Good job, guys. Okay, I better catch up. What did you and Gail do for your first wedding anniversary? Oh, that was so long ago, 2001. I don't know if we were away or whatever. Maybe we were just reflected on how happy we were. We made it through a year. What sports other than hockey do you watch? Watch would be NFL. Play, volleyball, softball, golf, tennis, bowling. But to watch, I'd say NFL, then NBA, and CFL. Is Clay paying for members on YouTube? Today I bought 5 memberships for people, but no, I don't pay for people to become members. Like, I don't do anything sketchy that way. I don't buy subs or anything like that. Did you ever get the bowling balls back? Yeah, they showed up 8 days later in Denmark. So I will be having a nice chat with Air Canada. Is there a Boston Pizza in Vancouver? Yes, there are plenty and they're just fine. When is my birthday? June 22nd. Okay, you guys are asking each other questions, which is just fine. Clay, did I see UFC 276? Yes, I saw we were watching it, and he did come out to the Undertaker. It's pretty cool. You're welcome, Alan. No, I would never want to face Undertaker. I get my butt kicked, Riley. See you later, DSS. What were your kids' first words? Probably hockey. No. A lot of babbling from Kayla. Sean spoke very, very early. He was very mature. And Jacob, it was probably intelligible. No, I've not seen the new Elvis movie. I've heard it is good, though. Fillmore, I know you like Boyz II Men, End of the Road, 30 years old. Would you like to play piano? Would you like to play the piano while playing the song on harmonica one day? Yeah, I'm not a big harmonica guy, but I would try it for sure. I love the use of the pictures, you guys, the emojis, the badges. Peter, Clay, if you were a WWE wrestler, would you want to wrestle on Raw or SmackDown? Raw, 3 hours. Yeah, probably on Raw. Favorite song to perform or to sing? 10K sub concert? Sure. I'll bring Maria in, though, to perform or sing. I love worship music, but right now, I really like playing Bruce Hornsby, That's the Way It Is, and Tupac remix it as Changes. That's my favorite song, my go-to song on the piano. Would you go to Sweden just for a holiday? I would, Bruce, and I would take Gail with me for sure. Maybe the kids. Okay, I will get to the games in a couple seconds, you guys. I will just, before someone calls me out, let me just finish these. What time is the draft tomorrow? Probably in the morning. I'm not sure. Yeah, Clifford, I would never buy subs. I would never buy followers if you can't earn them, honestly. And I think once you find out, not only is the public perception bad, but I think, and you can tell, because you can tell people that have a lot of subs on YouTube, a lot of followers on Instagram, but the engagement is still very, very small. Favorite Slurpee flavor? Boring. Pepsi. Oh, was it 8 a.m.? Oh, you play... Fillmore, you play harmonica and I play the piano. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, sweet. Have fun at the game, Lucas. Are you worried that spread of monkeypox? No, not yet, Ernest, but maybe I should learn more. Good night, Gord. Or you're saying good night to DSS. Sadu, you going to see the Elvis movie? Awesome. Canucks pick 15, Lekaramaki, Elpel. Braun Strowman, I get smoked. DSS keeps saying bye. That's right. Would I rather wrestle Becky Lynch or Brock Lesnar? Well, Becky. Because Brock would absolutely kill me. Becky would probably smoke me too. Yeah, Lucas, don't forget, LA Women's Hoops doesn't live in Vancouver, so BC. So he's asking questions about what it's like here. No, I did not see the Kessler interview. I will check it out. And I knew Matt was going to say something, and that's why I said I'll get to it when I want to. So just for that, Matt, I'm going to delay for another couple minutes. DSS announcing his departure. Favorite food from McDonald's? Quarter pounder with cheese. No, the fries are my favorite if I had to pick one. Jason, what would someone have to offer you to make you stop drinking Coke or Pepsi? Well, I'm not drinking right now. I don't know. Maybe an alternative. Maybe I did win a soda stream though. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail. Although I think it's gonna. San Jose Sharks switching from Pepsi to Coke. At least I didn't say it, Clay. No problem. It's either you or Matt. I got it. We're good. Six saying everyone hold your questions. Just wondering but will your YouTube channel have to check stuff? As Coach Rob and I heard another channel that we watch. Some people, if not in Canada, will not be able to watch. Yeah, I don't know, Shannon, about that. About people being in other countries. Paul, sorry if I didn't answer your question. I'm not sure what you're asking though. Paul, thoughts on the NHL switching from Gatorade to BioSteel? Yeah, I noticed that today. No big deal to me. Lucas Clay, you're getting SodaStream. Welcome to Club. Yeah, actually, but I didn't buy it. I won it. So, Peter, favorite drink from Starbucks or Tim Hortons? I never drink Starbucks. Tim Hortons, I'll go with a plain hot chocolate. Okay, let's get to the other games now. Let me set them up as we go. Thank you for the new subscription. I just saw another name flash across the screen. I think it was Renee. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Justin, for the warning. So our point here is we don't want to give it away if we played any of these games today. I will choose randomly the starting word depending on what I feel like. So let's get to it right now and then we will wrap up. Okay, so I will move my good-looking face out of the way here. Move it to the side. Right there. Then I'll get... Okay, so our first game, as always, is Ordle. Who does that look like to you? It could look like anyone in the NHL. Who could that be? Who could that be? I'm not necessarily going to take the first guess just in case I don't like it. And I say that before I look at any of the chat because I don't want you to think that is directed to any of you. So I see a Kreider, a Jack Hughes, and a Kreider. Wow. Okay. Let's go Kreider first and then I'll go Jack Hughes second. Chris Kreider. You guys might be right actually. Eastern Conference, Metro, USA, left hand. Oh, exact same thing. I got Eastern Conference, Metro, USA, left hand. So we know he's between 21 and 31, and we know he's 5'11 to 6'3. We know he's somewhere between, that's a big range of 50 pounds. And we know he's not a Ranger, not a Devil, and he's not a left wing or a center. So again, Metropolitan Division. With the Rangers, with the Devils. So we're looking for a New York Islander. We're looking for Boston. But who's in? I should know this. Who's the Metropolitan Division? I always get mixed up. Between the Metropolitan and the Atlantic. Oh, yeah, of course. This is the one with the three New York teams. Pittsburgh, Philly, Columbus, Washington, and Carolina. Okay. So I see a lot of Barzal in there. So let's go with that. Although isn't he a center? Yeah, let's try it, but I think he's a center. Oh, I'm so stupid. He's not Canadian. Sorry. I mean, he's Canadian. I got to pick a Metro player who's from the U.S. Okay, my bad. That was my U.S. Gensel from Pittsburgh. Oh. No. Wow. And he's a left wing. So we don't have the right team yet. We don't have a defenseman. Rurensky. Oh, this could be it. Ha! Very good, Sik. Was Sik the first one to say it, or did someone say it earlier? Rurensky. Oh, yeah, Sik said it way earlier too. Very good. So we got it. We got it in 5 times that time. So we nailed it. We have not lost an Ordle just yet. Okay, let's go with Gordo now. It's a 6-letter name. No problem, John. Nice to see you. Good game. Remember, make sure you haven't played yet, but let's take a 6-letter name for the start of Gordle. Let's go. I like Latang. You know why I like Latang? Because it's got 2 vowels and it's got 3 of the most common letters. Let's do it. What a horrible guess. Latang sucked. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck. Okay, I will take the next guess that doesn't have any of those letters. So I can't use Miller. I can't use Horvat. I can't use Besser. Can't use Parisi. Luongo is spelt wrong and it's 7. I can't use Barzell. Fleury, I can't use. Horvat, can't use. Hughes, I can't use. Remember, you guys, I can't have any of those letters in it. So I can't use Hughes. Wow. I can't believe we got skunked. So there's got to be an O or a U or an I instead. Crosby. Actually, Crosby I can use. Believe it or not, none of those letters are in there. Not bad. So we found an O, an S, and a B. So I'll take the next name that has an O, an S, and a B, but not in those spots. Is there anyone whose name starts with Boz? Oh, very good. Yeah, Elfren, Sick. Very good, you guys. You guys are smart. Not only are we the most creative and positive and fun, we're smart. Look at us. Ben Bishop. We always get it in 3 tries, more than half the times. All right, guys, gonna keep it going, keep it flowing. Again, if you played Wordle, don't. So I'll take we're too good. Okay, I'll take the next. I'll take a 5-letter word now. I haven't played Wordle in so long. The only time I play it is with you guys. No, Sick, I don't like using again because it's got 2. I know audio is quite a common word to start off with because it nails 4 vowels. Oh, not so good. Okay, it starts with A. So A is in the first one. Got to start with an A. Okay, I'm just going to try this one because I feel like it. Oh, not bad. Okay, so it starts with an A. It ends with an E. And there's a P in there as well. So I'll take the next word I see that starts with an A, ends with an E, and it's got a P in there as well. Starts with an A, ends with an E. Can't be ample, Elfren, because there's no L. Can't be ample, can't be ample. You guys, can't be ample because it's not PLE at the end. Agape. That I like that word from church. Wow, you know, hold on a sec. I know agape in church means love, but is it also like agape? Yeah, wide open. Okay. So it's funny that I read that as agape, love, but yeah, agape means wide open, like when your mouth is agape. So very good, you guys. We got it in 3. You guys are a very, very smart group. No surprise here. Okay, friends, we got through that pretty quick. So I will read comments for about 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we'll get it out of here. So if you have a burning desire to tell me something or ask me something that you haven't had a chance to, do so right now, and I'll stay on for 2 or 3 more minutes. Thanks everyone that been here since the very start. This was a very fast hour and 6 minutes. Jasker and me and NHL Canucks don't get along. No, we want positive. When's the next live? Sunday night. It says it right on the screen there. Next live will be Sunday night. Simon, I want to ask you about the trades and the draft, about the draft trades today. Yeah, I mentioned that already, Simon. So ask me a specific question, please. When is Phone a Friend Friday? I'm not sure if I can do that anymore, Jay. Think Pietro gets traded tomorrow morning. Not so early, but I think it could happen. Congrats to Jacob. Thank you, J4. Are you planning on seeing the new Minions movie? Probably not till it comes out on a streaming service near me. Riley, we can make that happen. Read NHL Nucks. What does that mean? Trevor, thoughts on a forward like Pedersen? A forward line of that? That would be fun. It'd be very easy to call. What's your grade for the Canucks draft today? I'll give it an A or A-. I'm happy with it. Angus just came back from over 40. Any plans coming down to watch Canucks in Seattle? Yeah, I don't like how they're on weeknights, not on the weekends, so it might be tough. Justin, what are your thoughts about Buffalo being the home opener? Seems like an odd choice. Also, unless they want to honor the fact that they're both in their 52nd season or something, it is a bit of an odd choice. Also, no weekend back-to-back the Kraken, missed opportunity. Yeah, that is surprising as well, but I think that's going to happen anyways. Have I seen the new Top Gun movie? No, I haven't. So I rarely watch movies in the theater. Simon, I want to know about your predictions of free agents at free agency next week. I would love the Canucks to go after Philip Forsberg, but they got to free up some money to do so. Bruce, don't know if you saw my earlier comment, but Pierre McGuire said that Lekaramaki is a pure goal scorer, but not the best at skating. Yeah, I heard that, and I saw that on the broadcast. Does it worry me? Not yet, because you can work on your skating like Horvat did. And remember, Lekaramaki is quite small, and he's small, but he's quite young still. So I think he can work on that. Favorite team to go see the Canucks versus? I love watching Vancouver-Calgary because I hate Calgary. Vancouver-Toronto was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go see Vancouver-Colorado this year. Have you talked about the Kraken having 2 number 1 centers? Yeah, I mentioned that at the start, Angus. Doesn't Forsberg health concern you? Yeah, Nasty Woodchuck. Not really. Maybe it should. I just always pick him in every fantasy league I have, and I really, really like him. I don't have any hair to dye, NHL Nucks. Who do the Canucks feud with the most? I don't think they have a pure rival, but maybe it is Calgary. Although Calgary would say it's Edmonton. Okay, that's good. There's the 3 minutes. Thank you, everyone. So thank you to all the new members. Thank you, Jason, for buying the 10 new members along with the 5 that I got. We did the 15 members for the Canucks pick at number 15. So new members, welcome. You can, your first, aside from the emojis and the perks, emojis and badges, you'll see your name in my video starting tomorrow. And then you will have the members ask me anything on Sunday. I will ask for your questions on my community tab. And then we'll have my members live stream only on Wednesday, the 13th. So you have a lot of fun stuff to look forward to that way. So moderators, thank you for doing a great job tonight. As always, I know you actually had to do a bit of work today. Sponsors, Perform and Transform, Advanced City Experts, Gassy Jack Art, and Monkey 9. Thanks to all of you. New subscribers, thank you. New members, thank you. Everyone who donated as well, thank you. Happy early birthday, Fangirl. And thank you for all your greetings from mine and Gil's 22nd wedding anniversary tomorrow. Paul comes in with the very, very late donation, but always appreciated, Paul. Thank you. I know you always sneak in right at the very end, so maybe I should just extend this to make sure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to extend it. But thank you, Paul. Let's give some love to Paul in the chat as well. So, members, moderators, donors, subscribers, commenters, likers, and gifters, all of you, thank you. It was a great night. And yes, bonne nuit. to everyone. And my next stream will be on Sunday night. But prior to that, I'll be doing some videos on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My members ask me anything on Sunday. Look for my community tab, question on Saturday, and we will go from there. So as always, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video on your way out and leave a comment down below. And always thank you for your support with your presence and your generous donations as well. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, last weekend I watched a documentary on Netflix, and it was about beavers. Yes, it was the best damn show I have ever seen. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.